months in the city. We are at work today, Avi. I'm in the Men's again. Let's get this week going. Tomorrow, Kaylee and I are going to Laurie Gilmore's book signing for her new book, The Gingerbread Bakery. Yeah. Let's get on with the day. Hello, happy Tuesday. Just got back from yoga, as you saw. So Kaylee and I are going to Laurie Gilmore's book signing tonight at Union Square Barnes & Noble. First, we're going to have a little happy hour. I don't know if we're gonna drink or not. Maybe I'll have a glass of wine at Friend of a Farmer. I love this place. I feel like I stumbled upon it one time with Forrest. Super cute, love it. Actually finished the Pumpkin Spice Cafe last night. So this is the first in the series. I'm reading them out of order, which I probably shouldn't have, because I think I would have liked the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore better. But I finished this book last night. I saw so many not so good TikToks about it that I was kind of nervous going into it, but I actually really enjoyed it. Do I think that this is the most revolutionary, groundbreaking, crazy love story you'll ever read? No. But is it a sweet, cozy introduction to the autumn season kind of book? Absolutely. It's sweet. The spicy level, I would say this is at like a out of 5, maybe a 2.5, 3. And once I finished that, I started Heartless by Elsie Silver. I read Flawless about a month ago, which is the first one in the series, and I really loved it. I'm already on chapter 5. These books are so easy to read. And I'm not saying that they're not well written when I say that. It's just they kind of hook you in. So far, I could tell this is gonna be so good because there's an age gap. It's the nanny trope, live-in nanny trope. She's 25, he's 38. I just know this is about to eat. I just know it's about to eat. One of my followers DM'd me about this book last night because I shared on my stories that I started it. She said that this is top 3 in the series for her. So I am so excited. I could just tell this is gonna eat. The tropes are Grumpy Sunshine, live-in nanny, age gap. I'm gonna eat this up. I'm gonna eat this up. So yeah, that is what we are reading this week. I know I'm gonna fly through this book. I can already tell. So far I don't work tomorrow. I would love to work tomorrow, but if I don't, it'll be nice to sleep in. Yeah, let's get this day going. Hazel.
Some people never just let that go.
Oh yeah.
I kept it in. It's a nice belt.
I don't know. Yes or no with this? Kind of like it without it.
I think you know what you like.
Sugary things.
It just did not sit well. I was like, I have to get out of here.
Okay, so I am running out of here. I was on the phone with Vanessa and I lost track of time. Top is Aritzia, skirt Aritzia, thrifted boots, Slaughterhouse tote. Let's go. So I popped into Target real quick to kill some time, and they had the cutest little pumpkin candles, like $5 each. So I got me and Kaylee one each just for our little fall day. I don't know, they just thought they were really cute to honor the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So we're at Friend of a Farmer. This place is so cute. We have bar. Have you kids? So do you. I'm so sad I can't see that upstairs. It's so precious up there. Cheers. Okay, so we had our little wine and a little bite to eat. A friend of a farmer. Love that place. It was so cute. So cute. Now we're about to go to our little book signing. We're at Barnes & Noble. I don't know what to expect. We don't know what to expect. But yeah. We're here for a good time. Yep, we're very excited. Is that gonna be your next purchase? I love it for you. How
Thank
cute.
you.
Thank you so much. You too. We just met Laurie Gilmore. So sweet. Excited to read this during Christmas time. So yeah, we're gonna now go have some fun and we're gonna get some romance novels. We're gonna look through the books. Okay, bye. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I'm gonna have such a chill day. Last night with Kaylee was so much fun. We went to Laurie Gilmore's book signing last night, as you saw, for the Gingerbread Bakery. These books, man, are just so cute. Just such a sweet little series, so cozy. As you saw, I am currently reading Heartless by Elsie Silver. This is the second book in the Chestnut Spring series. The first one is Flawless, which I read probably about a month ago, and I love that book. If you like the Done and Dusted series, like the Cowboys on the Ranch, you will love the series. I'm probably gonna make a dent in this today. I wanna get a lot of reading done today. I'm gonna basically just like edit, read. When Forrest gets off of work, I'm gonna meet him at Prospect Park really quickly because the content that we shot the other day at Salter House was absolutely incorrect for what they wanted. What we have to do actually makes a lot more sense now, and it's actually a lot easier. So we're gonna go film that real quick. I'll come home, I'm gonna cook him dinner as a thank you. And yeah, that's gonna be our day. I can't go into Barnes & Noble and not get anything. I bought 2 books yesterday, so I technically left with 3, but I only bought 2. Of course, because I'm loving this series, I got the next book in the series, the 3rd book. This is Powerless. I just wanted to make sure I had it on hand. I still have so many books I need to read over there. The next book I'm gonna read is, spoiler alert, just because I showed you guys that one, we bought it together, and I wanna read that and let you guys know my thoughts on that. And I picked up The Serpent and the Wings of Night. This is the Crowns of Nyaxia series. Kaylee has been telling me all about the series for like months now, and it's about like, it's like a vampire romance situation. I'm gonna read this like in October. This is actually my little TBR shelf. First of all, cute are my little bookends. I made these at a little pottery class that Sabrina gifted me for my birthday, and I can't believe I made these. Like, I am so proud of myself. But this is my little TBR section. Spoiler alert, which I definitely want to read next. I feel like that's gonna be an easy read. Then The Love Hypothesis. This book has never spoken to me. I've never wanted to read this book, but my friend Lauren tells me I really need to read it, and if things are being turned into like TV shows or movies right now, I'm kind of all about that. I bought it finally, so I'm gonna give it a go soon. These 2 books. So before I started The Artist's Way, I would read a lot in the mornings, and I would read like a nonfiction in the morning, and for the rest of the day would be my fiction novels. But because I do my morning pages now, I've like given up my morning reading, if that makes sense. So these books are what that was for. So this is Career Forward, Strategies for Women Who've Made It by Grace Puma and Christina Smith-Shee. This one is Invisible Influence, The Hidden Forces That Shape Behavior by Jonah Berger. And I got this one because obviously I do a lot of stuff like content creation. I read Contagious by Jonah Berger, and I really like this book. So when I saw this one, I was like, okay, I know I'm gonna like this. So I have to find a way to fit these into my routine again. And then of course, as I told you, Powerless, and then Serpent and the Wings of Night. I got this down in Florida the Air, not realizing that this was not the first book in the series. So I have to get the other ones before I could start that. And then Credence by Penelope Douglas. My friend Bailey has been telling me about this book for a long time now, but it takes place in the winter, so I'm gonna wait until like December, maybe even January to read this. It's lots of book things. Let me know if you guys have read any of these. I like gotta get my day going, but I can't put this book down. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I can't put the book down. Oh, so sweet. This is so sweet. This is like so sexy, but like sweet at the same time. Like, okay, I guess that's romantic. I guess that's the word. This is just sweet. I gotta get my day going, but this is, where's my bookmark? This, all I wanna do is sit here and read right now. All I wanna do is sit here and read this. This is so good. I know, like, I love a book because like these I could take like a week to read. These I could take 2 days, even though they're longer books. They're just so captivating. Like her writing is just so, it just drives. Like she hooks you in and she keeps it going. And it just pulls at the heartstrings. I don't know how to describe it. I gotta get my day going, but I wanna read this book so bad. Let's go. Welcome to the Q&A portion of this video. I asked you guys to leave me some questions for a little Q&A get to know me portion of this vlog. So I have the questions here. So I'm gonna get ready and answer these questions. I love this. Okay, Masha. I love Masha is like the first one to always leave a question whenever I do these. So thank you, Masha, you're such a real one. What Broadway star inspires you, or an actor/actress? This is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. It's my favorite foundation. I've been wearing this for years. I know for actress, I never really had like a favorite actress growing up. It was always like a singer, because I've always just identified more with singing than acting growing up. Now I'm definitely identifying with the actor side of me. Never had a favorite actress, but of course now, ever since like 2024, my favorite actress is Nicola Coughlan. There is no other woman on this earth besides my mom that like, and my friends, that inspires me as much as Nicola Coughlan does. Like everything she is like who I want to be. There's this song in Boop the musical called Portrait of Betty that when I saw Boop, it's like the perfect song of exactly how I feel about Nicola Coughlan. Like everything she is, I want to be. All the things she stands for. She's so incredibly talented. I've seen like every piece of work that she's ever been in. Yeah, she's just my favorite actress. And during the world tour of Bridgerton, I just like fell in love with like wanting to be an actress even more, because she's just inspired me so much. Like her story is so inspiring of how like she didn't really come, she's like not an Nepo baby, she didn't come from like any connections, and she just made it on her own. And knowing that she didn't get her big break until she was like basically 30 just was so reassuring to me, because look at her now. Like she is killing it. She's living the life that I want to live, and I absolutely love her. And if anybody has anything bad to say about her, I will like fight you. Like I literally will. Like that's my girl. She's my best friend, and she doesn't know it, but like she's my best friend. Love Nicola Coughlan. So she's my favorite actress ever. What gets you motivated to live peacefully? By the way, big fan of your work. Hope to work together. Oh, thank you. To live peacefully. Question can go like so many different directions. I think of like peace, I think of like relaxing. It's very hard for me to relax. I'm not the kind of person that like indulges in relaxation, which I need to get better at, because rest is productive. My time of peace is reading. Like that is such an escape for me during times where like I have a lot going on. Also like getting up really early before the sun is out, before anybody else is up, and I start working on things, or I do my morning pages, or I read. Like even just being productive in the morning when I'm alone and no one can bother me. And I've been this way since like high school. Like it's not like a new thing. That's peaceful to me. I know some people do not find waking up at 4 in the morning peaceful, but it's truly really, really peaceful to me. What is your favorite thing about living in NYC? It's my fave city, and should I move there? Whatever's gonna make you happy, do it. My favorite thing about living in New York City is the access. How really cool things are a lot more accessible. Every artist has a stop here on tour. Every movie premiere, everything I'm into, I can guarantee will include New York City if they're on tour, if they do anything. Like the Bridgerton premiere, I was so fortunate to be able to go last year because of I won tickets on One Iota. I wasn't invited. I am manifesting getting invited this year. I'm going to get invited to every single Bridgerton thing that happens in New York City. Mark my words. I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to do it. How last year I was just really getting into Bridgerton because of Nicola Coughlan and Luke Newton, and it was their season, and they're my favorite couple on the show. So I got even more into it last year. It was like the perfect storm. It was all happening in New York City, and so because I was just getting into it, I was able to like do every single thing that they were doing in the city. So that is probably one of my favorite things about living in New York City, is like I don't have to worry about missing anything, especially like book signings and all those fun things that I get to do. Like that's my favorite part about living in New York City. Favorite romance books, oh my gosh. So right now I'm reading the Chestnut Spring series, as you guys know, as you guys see. Favorite like book series I've ever read is ACOTAR. Love the Done and Dusted series. Into the romance kick right now. It's kind of, I know I need to like expand my horizons soon, but it's what I like. Favorite thing about pollen, oh my god, don't get me started. This could be a video in and of itself. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Wand. Really liking this right now. It's like a blush and a highlighter in one. But this is a shade Pinkgasm. Favorite thing about pollen. I was talking to somebody about this yesterday, actually, the bartender at a Friend of a Farmer, and I was just saying how I think everybody has a little bit of a Penelope inside of them, and I think that's why so many people like this season. She's probably the most relatable female lead so far on that show. Everybody can relate to Unrequited Love. I love her. She's always been my favorite like female character on the show from like day one. Her and Eloise have always been my favorites. And I think the difference between like Pollen girlies and, you know, the other ships, you know, girls, is that the other ships love the male lead, and that's why that's their favorite ship. Whereas like we like Pollen because we love Penelope, we want to see her win, and we want her to get, and we want to see her have her happily ever after. And I'm not saying like the other ships don't want that either, but I just feel like people were like going nuts over the Duke and going nuts over Anthony Bridgerton. Valid, don't get me wrong, but I think like Pollen season, people really wanted to see Penelope win, and then to throw in Colin, because Colin is such a sweet lover boy on top of that, like that's what she deserved. And I think a lot of women could identify with her, whereas I know me personally, I don't really identify with Daphne and I don't really identify with Kate, but I think a lot more women can understand Penelope's journey. Oh, you know another reason why I love Colin? Because Colin wasn't mean to Penelope. Yes, he said that terrible thing the season before, but all Colin wanted to do was like protect Penelope from the very first season. Like that was his friend. Once he found out that he loved her, he like ran after her. Like unlike the other two seasons, we don't have scenes of Colin screaming in Penelope's face how much he hates her. And that's the difference for me. Like I don't want a guy who says how much he doesn't want to be with me, how much he'd rather himself than be with me, how I'm the bane of his existence. I think people thought that was so romantic. I didn't. Like, what do you mean bane? I'm the bane of your existence. That's so mean. He didn't try to push away his feelings for Penelope. He literally ran after her. And in 24 hours, he literally locked her down. He proposed to her, got her a house, got her pregnant, and like that was that. Like he was ready to go. A few reasons why I love Penelope and Colin. Recently started using bronzer again. I kept seeing, you know, pictures of myself with flash. I'm like, why do I have such a bad flashback? Maybe it's my foundation. And I went to get a new foundation match. I'm like, no, you just need to use bronzer. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Okay, how did you apply to work at Ellen Stardust Diner? So, kind of a long story. I knew I wanted to work here after college. I knew this was like part of my journey. Okay, so part of me was like, I don't want to work in a restaurant again. And if I were to, this would be the only place. My dad is one who really pushed me. He's like, you need to do that. You need to go. You need to apply. I'm like, Dad, I've applied so many times online. No one's ever gotten back to me because they have like a little spot to apply on their website. Of course, I've applied multiple times. Nobody's ever even like looked at my email, I'm sure. So one day, Vanessa and I, we were at Playhouse, which is one of our favorite like drag bars in the West Village. And we always like yap and like chatted up with the bartenders. And one day, one of the bartenders that we like were kind of close to, his boyfriend came in during happy hour, and like we're the only people in this place. It's like 4 in the afternoon on a Friday, and his boyfriend's sitting there and he has his Ellen's uniform on. Oh, this is actually really cute because you guys are gonna know who this is. I have a few drinks in me, and I usually wouldn't be this bold, but you know, the drinks gave me some courage and confidence. I was like, hey, you work at Ellen's? I've been dying to work there. How do I apply? And bless his soul. So sweet, so kind, because I know most people who work there, including myself, probably wouldn't do something like this. He's like, oh, here's a talent manager's email. He gave me our talent manager's email, and the next day I emailed him and I got an audition. I passed my audition first time, which is crazy. Unfortunately, they were like, we don't have any openings right now because Ellen's is so hard. It's really so hard to get a job there. Like, there's never any openings. We're always so overstaffed. So my dad was like, no, you're gonna go in there, you're gonna ask for the restaurant manager's email, and you're gonna tell them like you'll do anything to work there. So like, no, Dad. And like, I was actually like in the area on the phone with my dad when he told me that, and he's like, just stop by. And so I turn around and I walk into Ellen's. The hosts are there, kind of scary. They're still kind of scary. And I asked for the business card. They gave me the business card. I emailed them and they're like, okay, we have no available positions in Ellen's, but we do have an opportunity in a jazz bar downstairs called the Iridium. If you want to serve there, you can get your foot in the door there. I'm like, sure. And I had already like restaurant experience when I was in high school, and then I worked at Texas Roadhouse and Outback when I was like 19. So they liked that I had like corporate training. So I started working down there, and then like the next week they had me hosting at Ellen's. So I moved upstairs and was hosting, and every day I would go to the manager. I'm like, hey, I will do anything you need me to do to get on the floor and like to be a server. Like, whatever you want me to do. I will scrub the toilets. I'll be here any day of the week. Anything you need, I will do it. And all the other hosts who have been like working there for years, who passed our auditions, are like, get in line, sister. We've been here for like 2 years and we're still not serving. Fast forward to like a month in of me working there. Literally across the street after a dance class, having lunch, and my manager calls me. He's like, hey, we had a call out tonight. Can you be here in an hour? And I said, huh? Are you serious? I haven't even been trained. Like, what? And he's like, no, I believe in you. You could do it. Threw me out on the floor. No training, no nothing. And I have not hosted since. So a month into me hosting, I know this is like kind of a crazy story, and I'm sure some of my coworkers would probably hate me for it. Kind of how it happened. I just showed them how eager I was, how like I would do anything to be a server for you guys, to be a star duster. And I just got really lucky, and I just think that like my persistence and my work ethic, like I was there every day hosting or in the Iridium doing something for like a month. Just like very fortunate. But everybody has a different experience like getting a job there, because there's no business model for this kind of place. So everybody just has a very different experience. What is something that may surprise us about you? I don't know, because it's me, so it's not surprising to me, I guess. I think one of the things that surprises people is that like I am mixed. I am like, my dad is Romanian, German, Jewish, like New York Jewish, and my mom is Mexican. So, but she's like first generation. She's Mexican American. So I think that's something that people are always taken aback by when I tell them that. Also, people are always shocked how short I am. I am 5'1". I was so happy for you when you met Nicola. Will you be lucky enough to travel to London for Nick's play? Yes, Gina and I got tickets. Of course I'm going. Like, this was after I planned my UK trip in October. So I'm only going to London for like 2 nights with Gina right before Christmas. Go to London, see Nicola in the play, fly down to Florida for Christmas, and then back to New York. Very excited. I'm just so fortunate that I could do these kinds of things. Are you single? Yes, I'm single. What's your goals or plans for the next year and 5 years? I don't think I can answer that. I mean, I have goals and dreams, but like I don't like to be too rigid because things change, life happens. So how long have you lived in New York City? In January it'll be 5 years. Yeah, I moved here in January of 2021. I want to say like, I think it was either the 6th or the 16th I moved up here. It's crazy. Will you ever get back into songwriting? When did I ever stop? I literally just wrote in the shower. My favorite place to write, I said my favorite place. It's just like where I get my ideas. Or I get like lyrics come to me is in the shower. Like I will literally write a whole chorus in the shower. And that's kind of what I did today. Stay tuned. Ooh, I'm nervous about that. What is the stupidest thing that has happened to you during an audition? I do know. It's not that crazy. But I was singing When He Sees Me, and I tried to do, oh God, Desmond's texting me. I tried to do like a bit with the table. I tried to do like the guess what, and I waited for them to say what, and they didn't. So I got myself off because I was trying to play off the table and they didn't respond how I wanted them to. And it's always tough because I should have read the room a little bit better. Like older straight white men, they're not gonna get it. Favorite food? Oh my god, I love sushi. Love raw fish. I also like steak. What was your transition from college life into the working world like? I've been out of college for like 3 years now. So I feel like my college experience was very different. I didn't take the traditional route. So right after high school, I just started working because I wanted to release music. So my parents said they would help me pay for either college or music. They couldn't do both. So I chose music for like 2 years. And that didn't really go anywhere because it was way too expensive that I couldn't do anything with it. So I just started working. I guess I'm honestly the wrong person to ask this question to. I don't think I could be helpful with this because I don't think I had any issues transitioning out of it. But I know some people struggle with like structure, and I've never been a person to struggle with like discipline and structure. I've always been a very disciplined person, I guess. I guess I'm honestly the wrong person to ask this question to. I don't think I could be helpful with this. Is your end goal Broadway? So recently I've been realizing I don't have an end goal, and I don't want to have an end goal. I just know how I want my life to feel. I know the routines that I want to have. There are things that I want to achieve, of course, but I feel like once you achieve something, there's always going to be the next thing you want to achieve. And I know that sounds cliche and everybody says that, but it's so true because I feel like I've accomplished things that I've always wanted recently. And because it feels like such a normal part of my life now, it's made me realize that like these aren't what matter in life. So for example, I work with a ton of Broadway veterans. Like I work with a ton of people who have been on Broadway. I have friends who are on Broadway right now. And because it is so normal to me, it has taken my biggest goal of life off of its pedestal to the point where it's like, this feels achievable now. But if that's all I've ever wanted and that's all I want out of my life, then like that is going to be so unfulfilling once I get it because I feel like I already got it. Like I feel like I can achieve that. Also, another thing too, it's like that I heard someone say, if someone told you at 45 you were gonna get your goal, wouldn't you have fun in the meantime? Broadway is a goal of mine, but it's not my end goal. I'm not gonna stop once I achieve Broadway. Obviously, I want to book Broadway, don't get me wrong, but that is not the only thing that is fueling me in this life. There are so many other things that bring me joy, that I love, that like fulfill me. I'm not even gonna say like if I don't book Broadway because I know I'm going to. Like it's something that is going to happen, whether it's now, whether if it's tomorrow, whether it's in 10, 15 years, whether it's when I'm 70 years old. I don't know when it's gonna be. And guess what? That's okay. I don't need to know. I just know that it's gonna happen and I'm gonna have fun while I do it. The most important thing to me is living my life as authentically as possible. Like me having fun, me enjoying what I'm doing. Like doing this is so much fun for me, like and filming and connecting with other people over shared interests. That is so much fun to me. What I did last night, going to books signings and talking to other girls about books and enjoying Bridgerton, sharing these things, have given me so many other opportunities that I never thought would come my way. So all that to say, I don't really have an end goal. I'm just trying to have fun with my life. And my dad has always told me, if you enjoy what you're doing, the money will come. And I swear to God, like I do not stress about money, and somehow things just always work out for me. And it's so true. I don't know if that's from a place of privilege. I don't know. I'm sure that plays a part of it. But like, I also think like me telling people what I love, being open, not scared of being seen, I think all those things like play a part in everything. So all that to say, it's a goal, but it's not my end goal. What is your ultimate dream job? I have so many different jobs and I wear so many different hats. Like I can't just pick one. And I feel like I could do so many different things. I want to own my own business. That is definitely a goal and a dream of mine, is to be an entrepreneur and have my own business. Obviously, theater. I just want to have fun with my life. Honestly, I really do. I want to have fun and make money off of having fun. That's it. Like, I'm career driven and goal oriented, but I'm not money driven, if that makes sense. Like, I see money as a tool and a vessel to get me where I want to be, but it's never like I want to be a billionaire. Because, like, I don't care if I have millions of dollars in the bank. I care about if I have enough money to go see Nicola Coughlan in a play. Like, that's it. Like, I don't need to have a stupid amount of money. I just want to have enough to do what I want to do, if that makes sense. This is my favorite lip combo right now. All right, makeup is done. All right, let's get on with the day. So we're actually gonna film the content tomorrow. It was raining earlier, so I feel like the park is gonna be like super wet. I'm also waiting for like 2 essentials for this shoot. I'm waiting for a picnic blanket and some markers. Happening tonight, totally fine. I'm also not feeling great. My stomach is hurting really bad. I don't usually get like stomach pain or digestive pain, so I don't know what's going on. Just made some chamomile mint tea. And I've just been reading my book. I do hate that I wasted makeup. That's all right. Like I said, I'm not feeling good. And I'm thinking it's probably because it's almost that time of the month. Every time I pick up the next book and it's like the nanny trope, I like roll my eyes. I'm like, ugh. But I eat it up every time. Like, I think I secretly like it. Like, I actually like it. And like, I always roll my eyes because there's a kid involved. But every time I read them, it pulls at my heartstrings. It's not that I secretly like it. It's just like, I didn't expect to like it. Like, the Done and Dusted series is so similar to this series. It's like the same premise, the same tropes each book pretty much. So there was one of these books in that series of like the nanny trope. And I think this one might be better so far. But yeah, the nanny trope, I guess I didn't realize I actually do like this trope. I eat it up. I do eat it up. Oh my goodness. Hi guys, happy Thursday. For tonight, just got back from Prospect Park filming this Gilmore Girls collab. I didn't want to vlog it because I really want to just focus on getting what we need to get for this little collab. So now I'm going to change and we're gonna go have a nice little day, I think in Williamsburg or Greenpoint. We've already had a day. It is 12 o'clock. So I'm burning up. It's so hot out. I'm in this sweater and it's like, it's not quite fall yet. So we're gonna change. Literally got McDonald's and had some chicken nuggets and Diet Cokes. We deserved it after that hard work. But I came home to a package. I think I know exactly what this is. You guys. This is the NYX Bridgerton collection. I feel like NYX has not been promoting this all that much. But of course, I know everything about Bridgerton, so I heard about this like a few weeks ago. And some CVS's said that they had it in stock, so Gina went to hers and she said online it was in stock. She was gonna get the entire collection for us, but of course there was nothing there. So I think it just officially launched. Of course, I got the entire collection, but I also got another Wallflower, little cheek blush palette because this is Penelope's palette, and of course, I had to get 2 because that's my girl. Gina and I want to wear these blushes when we see Nicola's play. Like we're wearing the Penelope blush. How cute. Let's go and be the fatty of the ball. Ranch and buffalo.
That's my go-to.
Duh, we love our wings.
Okay, just a hot is good.
But I think we could honestly just take an Uber to Paddington. Why don't we just do that to like save us a little bit of, save us the trouble. So, because I think from the bus to Baker Street to Paddington is like probably 45 minutes in and of itself.
That's really good. I think it's a great route.
And then also too, like I'm sure we can ask the people that work at the hotel or people in the area, hey, what's the easiest way to get to the Cotswolds?
Yeah, those Brits, they'll help us.
They'll help us out. Good morning, happy Friday. I gotta get out of here like super quickly. Sorry about yesterday. I feel like yesterday was like, I didn't really explain what was going on. Did a lot of thrifting yesterday. Forrest and I just had a day in Williamsburg and like Greenpoint, and we like days like that. So Forrest and I just hung out. Today, of course, going to work. 16 days till my trip, 16 days. I just purchased a pair of like knee-high boots from Steve Madden. So I hope they fit because I have very wide calves. So boots are very hard, but they made a wide calf option. So still, I don't know, because my legs are like short and thick. Like there's a lot going on there. Last night I finished Heartless. I read this in 2 days, guys. Like this hooked me in. Like this is probably one of the more like spicier books. The dirty talk in her books go insane. It's hard to say like this is the spiciest book I ever read because I don't think so, but I definitely think she is the queen of dirty talk. Like I was like, whoa, like, whoa. I wanted to start the next one, Powerless, but I think I need to go to spoiler alert. I think we need to shift gears real quick and then come back to her because I need to savor the series. Like, I feel like I want to read the rest of the series, like sit down and do boom, 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 boom. But there's only 2 more books in this series. There's only 4. But she has another series called Gold Rush Ranch. But I've heard that like all of her series kind of like are in the same universe and interconnect. I don't know. But Cade, the male lead, oh my god. Daddy Cade, love him. Oh my god. This is probably one of my favorite couples in a book ever. Can you see it? I'm gonna start spoiler alert. I don't know about this one. I've never heard anything about it. It just reminded me of Penelope and Colin and like fangirl culture. So I hope it's good, but I feel like it's gonna be tough. Another romance. I feel like the next romance novel after what I just read is gonna be a letdown no matter what, or this could really surprise me. So we'll see. I have to run. We gotta get out of here. Let's go to work.
Hello, welcome to my channel, Let's in the City.
Be in the city. Yup. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Gary.
Hi everybody.
Gary, Brian, John. This is Julian.
This is Julian. Say hi to the camera.
Hello.
Say hi. Great.
Gwen Benito.